The Indiana Fever have 41, yes, 41 national TV games. They're basically playing all bar 3 games at national TV, which is great. Which is great for Americans. Not great for me, because, I mean, depending on where I watch the games, using League Pass, you know, for some reason, League Pass on the computer thinks everyone's American.
Caitlin Clark's rookie season has taken the WNBA by storm. From record-breaking viewership to sold-out arenas, Clark's impact is undeniable. But not everyone in the Indiana community is celebrating. The Fever's 41 national TV appearances in the upcoming season have sparked questions. Is the league relying too heavily on one player's star power? Let's break it down. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star, she's a phenomenon. After dominating college hoops and becoming the NCAA's all-time leading scorer, Clark's arrival in the WNBA saw a massive 225% increase in viewership. The league averaged 1.23 million viewers per game in 2024, and attendance jumped by a staggering 48%. Rebecca Lobo, Caitlin Clark is the golden goose of the WNBA, and the numbers back that up recently. The Indiana Fever's official X account proudly shared the news. 41 of their 44 games will air on national TV. That's not just a franchise record, it's a league record. For comparison, super teams like the Las Vegas Aces and New York Liberty will have only 33 and 32 games nationally broadcasted. Broadcast breakdown. NBA TV, 10 games. ABC and ESPN, 5 games each. ION, 8 games. CBS, 4 games. CBS, Sports Network, 3 games. Prime Video, 6 games. But make no mistake, Caitlin Clark isn't the only reason the Fever are in the spotlight. Aaliyah Boston, last year's Rookie of the Year, has been a force on the boards, averaging 8.9 rebounds per game. And Kelsey Mitchell, her 19.2 points per game and second consecutive All-Star selection proves she's a star in her own right. One play that has defined the Fever's offensive success is the Horn's Chest, a strategic nightmare for defenses. Clark's pinpoint passing, Boston's presence in the paint, and Mitchell's outside shooting make it nearly unstoppable. Sporting News' Steph Noh called it a defensive nightmare, and fans can expect plenty more of this action on national broadcasts. Yet, despite the Fever's talent, critics argue the league's focus on Clark overshadows other teams and players. Some fans feel the saturation of Fever games on TV takes opportunities away from other WNBA teams deserving of the spotlight. Others worry it sets unrealistic expectations for Clark's young career. 41 games is overkill. Let's see other stars like Aja Wilson and Breanna Stewart get this level of attention too. Whether you're a fan of Caitlin Clark or not, one thing's clear. She's bringing unprecedented attention to the WNBA. The league's gamble on maximizing her exposure could pay off in long-term growth. But striking a balance and uplifting other talents will be key to sustaining that momentum. The league's focus on Clark has undeniably boosted ratings. In 2024, 6 different broadcast partners reported record viewership, all featuring the Indiana Fever. ESPN, ABC, and CBS have capitalized on her popularity to bring more eyes to the league. But is this sustainable in the long run? Some experts argue that building the league's future on one player is risky. What happens if Clark suffers an injury or takes time off? This is why spreading visibility across all teams and showcasing other stars remains essential. The media also plays a pivotal role. While Clark's name dominates headlines, players like Aja Wilson, a 2-time MVP, or Breanna Stewart, a finals MVP, often receive far less coverage. The imbalance in media narratives only fuels the controversy analyst on WNBA coverage. The league is bigger than one player. Clark is phenomenal, but fans deserve to know the stories of all the athletes contributing to the WNBA's success. Despite the criticism, many fans in Indiana are celebrating the Fever's newfound attention. Packed arenas, electrifying atmospheres, and a sense of pride have defined this new era. We've waited so long to see our team back in the spotlight. Caitlin brought us back to life. But we also love seeing Aaliyah and Kelsey get their flowers. And that's the sentiment for many. Gratitude for Clark's impact while also pushing for recognition of the entire roster. With 41 national games lined up, all eyes will be on how Clark and the Fever perform. Will the hype translate into a playoff push? Can they compete with juggernauts like the Aces and Liberty? And perhaps most importantly, will this media strategy succeed in elevating the WNBA as a whole? It's not just the TV networks benefiting from Caitlin Clark's star power. The financial ripple effect is massive. Fever jerseys are flying off the shelves, with Clark's number 22 leading WNBA jersey sales for 2024. The Fever's ticket sales skyrocketed, and even opposing teams have reaped the rewards, moving games to larger arenas to accommodate demand. Comparison of 2023 versus 2024 WNBA revenue growth. Some reports suggest the league's total revenue could see a 30% boost this season alone, fueled by the Clark effect. But that raises a question. How can the WNBA ensure this momentum benefits all teams, not just those with viral stars? Isn't the first league to lean on a transcendent star? The NBA's meteoric rise in the 80s and 90s was fueled by legends like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan. More recently, players like LeBron James and Steph Curry have continued to elevate the league. Being labeled the Golden Goose comes with immense pressure. Every misstep is magnified, every reaction scrutinized. Caitlin Clark is no stranger to criticism, but with the media's spotlight, the expectations can become overwhelming. It's a balancing act, delivering on the court while handling the pressures of being the face of a league. And Clark isn't the only one. Stars like A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart have faced similar challenges. Another conversation gaining traction is representation. The WNBA is one of the most diverse leagues in professional sports, and fans are calling for broader coverage that reflects that diversity. A'ja Wilson. Caitlin's done great things, but there's room for all of us. There are so many stories that deserve to be told. League Commissioner Cathy Engelbert has emphasized the importance of sustainable growth. The upcoming expansion teams and increased broadcast partnerships are signs that the league is moving in the right direction. But the WNBA's long-term success will depend on whether it can balance individual star power with league-wide storytelling. We're seeing unprecedented growth, and we have Caitlin to thank for that. But it's just the beginning. This is a league of incredible talent, and we're committed to showcasing that. So, has the WNBA's decision to spotlight Caitlin Clark paid off? The numbers say yes. The energy, the excitement, the attention, it's all there. But whether it leads to lasting growth or creates a one-player narrative remains to be seen. While fans debate the league's reliance on Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever organization sees this as an opportunity. Fever GM Lynn Dunn called it a turning point for the franchise. After years of struggling to stay relevant, the Fever are now one of the most talked about teams in sports. Despite her popularity, Caitlin Clark hasn't been immune to criticism. Some argue she's overhyped, while others claim her media presence overshadows her teammates. But Clark has remained composed through it all, focusing on her growth as a player. Not every WNBA player is thrilled about the disproportionate attention on Clark. Stars like A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart have voiced their opinions on the league's promotional focus. The fans are just as divided. Some celebrate Clark's rise as a sign of progress for women's basketball, while others feel the spotlight has dimmed on other deserving athletes. The WNBA has a golden opportunity to use Clark's star power as a gateway for new fans while ensuring long-term loyalty through broader storytelling. Strategic marketing campaigns that showcase rivalries, legends, and emerging talent will be key. As Clark's career progresses, her legacy will be defined by more than just stats and accolades. Her ability to inspire young girls, grow the league, and navigate the pressures of fame will shape her impact on the sport. So, what can we expect in the upcoming season? With 41 national TV games, the Fever will face intense scrutiny. Can Clark lead Indiana to a playoff run? Will Aaliyah Boston continue her dominance? And will Kelsey Mitchell shine under the national spotlight?